like Biden, they probably also like Clinton, so it probably hasn't. That would be my guess.
That's John. Oh my God, I definitely know his last name. It's John, and on the damage report. And I watch him. I watch TYT. It's not painful for me, but some people reject them really quickly or strongly, and that's sometimes funny, and sometimes I can understand it. Whenever I talk like that, I'm just trying to be honest and true. And what I just said was virtue signaling. And when you hear somebody virtue signal, it doesn't matter what it's about. Even if they're virtue signaling on the exact thing that you oppose them about, it doesn't necessitate an ad hominem or a complete rejection of a person. Instead, it signifies that a person is well meaning and they just need to be educated and empowered. And it feels like with the explosion of the internet and the endlessness of Wikipedia, that only like the best of Jeopardy contestants could possibly be educated. And what are they empowered to do? Make less than $20,000? Like, so everything sucks. What's my point in this video? I have virtue signaled in the past without really knowing what that was. And I have done it in the wrong way. And so I feel a particular responsibility to be virtuous. And that's part of the idea of Gauge. I want to sell on Gauge Day 100 different products that I make, unique products perhaps, that are going to be offensive. But we are trying to start a new national holiday. It could be Vote Day, because voting is offensive to me because it's so damn stupid. But at the same time, it's the only thing we have. But listen, hear me out. Why shouldn't August 8th be the day of the year when everybody votes? The only reason that it shouldn't be is because 8 is the Nazi number. And Nazis are offensive, and offensiveness makes us say, pick another date. Don't call it Nijimel, call it Hunimel, call it Centimel. Don't call it Nigramel or Nijimel. Those are terrible things to inject into our mathematics. You can imagine people arguing that. And all I'm saying is that those arguments don't add up. But do we add up? It's got to be a success. And so I'm just making this video to say, if you have anything offensive that you can make or think about, I'm begging you, man. I want you to have fun, but I want us to raise a significant amount for charity, not for politics, on Vote Day, which is also Gauge. And you don't have to tell people that Vote Day is born of the N-word, because it's an obvious thought that many people have had before me, because we should vote on a single day and it should be a holiday. But prisoners also should vote. So should. It just makes you should yourself. Da-dum-dum. Feces. So that's how I see virtue signaling. It's gotta be backed up, and we have fucked up if we can't back it up. And I loathe that idea, because it terrifies me that my whole life and all of my effort and all of my power poured into a single thing, or multiple things, but with a single idea in my head. I don't know. I just want to be the white man that said the N-word the loudest, that created the most empowering and good result. I want to be that nigga. And so I want to say N-word on Gauge, on Vote Day, and we'll vote to see which is the most expensive. Here's the twist. What about this idea? if we agree that one thing is the most offensive, then we price it the highest. And then somebody has to buy that most offensive thing. So we have kind of like a sweepstakes on the way to vote day. Kind of like a YouTube atheist charity auction, but instead of being atheist, which is fine, I'm an atheist, I have it tattooed on my hand, but instead of that, what I really respect is free thinkers, because atheism is so damn obvious that a free mind will come across it very quickly and deduce it absolutely doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to explain why I hate voting also, real quick. You're only one person. Everything that you're allowed to vote on involves millions of people. It doesn't matter who you're voting for, what corporation's promotion is happening, what president you like. It's not going to ever come down to one vote. Half the population understands that voting is idiotic. The rest of us feel this great weight of politics on our backs because we can't stand the way things have turned out. And yet they continue to turn out in the same terrible way. And if voting changed anything, I don't know if they'd make it illegal, but it would certainly lead to a better result than Biden versus Trump in a drug war, oppressive niggerization state. Anyway, that's virtue signaling, and that I do it. Sorry.